You know what, sports fans? It just doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
What really matters is how you perform on the court, during competition, during tournaments, how you feel about your performance. That's what really matters.
It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
All right, so DUPR has released a new algorithm a few days ago, right? One of the things is, should a team that loses a match be rewarded by their DUPR going up? Okay, so the algorithm now is if you're a higher rated player and you're playing a low rated player, whatever points they score against you, even if you win, we don't know what those points are. DUPR didn't release that. We don't know that, but we do know that if the team scores a certain amount of points against the higher rated team, they will be rewarded by their DUPR going up, you know. So an example is a 4.1 player and a 4.0 player are playing a 3.7 and a 3.6 player. The lower rated players score 8 points. The higher rated players still win, right? 11 to 8. However, the team that lost, their DUPR goes up, right? You guys agree with that? Now, using that same scenario, the 4.1 and the 4.0 against the 3.8 and the 3.7, if the winners don't beat them by a certain amount of points like they should, whatever DUPR has put in there that should be the point differential, should their DUPR go down. So if an example of that game, say they beat them 11-4, pretty solid win, right? But their DUPR may go down. You guys agree with that? All right, so the DUPR rating can be very subjective, right? One thing to take into account when you're looking at a DUPR, your DUPR or somebody else's DUPR, besides the rating, like let's say a 4.0 player could have 2 matches, 1 tournament under his belt that was DUPR, and they got the rating of a 4.0, right? Versus another 4.0 player that's been playing for a few years and they have the same 4.0 DUPR, however they have maybe 20, 30, 40 matches, tournaments logged into the DUPR. So their reliability score, that little circle with the number, could be 100% versus the other player that has 1 tournament and they're also a 4.0. And so that's one thing to take into account when you're looking at somebody's DUPR, is how many matches do they have logged in and what is their reliability score, that little circle with the number in. Just some thoughts.